Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Free Will Tarot. My name is Harmony, and this reading is going to be for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, your overall energy at this time is the Knight of Wands, so there is some kind of action that's being taken right now. Some of you could be taking action and moving towards a certain goal in your life, or this is a call for you to take action. So usually if you haven't took action, this is a call where internally you have been getting downloads or feeling like it's certain things that you need to do, right? So you could be talking yourself out of these things that could show up in many different ways. That could show up in a relationship, a friendship, a career choice, anything that personally to you that something is telling you that something needs to change, or it's a certain action or certain direction that you need to go in your life. I feel like a lot of you do know that it's something that you've already been thinking about doing, something that you need to feel like you need to take action on. And with that Knight of Wands being there, they're saying yes, the Spirit is saying yes, you do need to take action on something. Okay, they also need you to use your discernment and your wisdom while you take these physical actions in your life at this time, Taurus, okay? You're also showing up in your own reading. You have the Queen of Pentacles. This is you. Some of you could be feeling a lot more stable at this time, or that is your focus on is stability and growth here. I'm drawn to that rabbit there in the corner. So some of you could be thinking about maybe your children are nourishing something new or trying to bring in something new here, okay? And can be new in a lot of different ways. Let's go to the past. In the past, you have the Five of Pentacles. So this could be over the past year, the past couple of years, or even the recent past. But nevertheless, this is the past energy here, Taurus. And this is the Five of Pentacles. So some of you could have, felt like you didn't have enough money. Or some of you could have felt like you wasn't seen by someone in your life. You wasn't appreciated or valued for the time and the energy you put into something. That could be a relationship, that could be a career, that could be even a family or a friend situation. It could be anything that you felt that, you wasn't seen or validated or valued for everything that you have put into something. But that's the energy you have left behind here, okay? So some of you have moved on from something. You have let something go. And that it really is a feeling of lack. So somewhere in your life, you were lacking something, whether it was love, whether it was financial success, whether it was just, wasn't feeling the best within yourself and where you were at in life. But there was a sense of lack somewhere in your life, but you have left this behind, Taurus, okay? But I feel like a lot of you haven't physically really, it's something that you're still carrying, okay? And we're going to get to that in a minute. You know what it is to you personally, but it's something you're still carrying, okay? You have the Chariot here. So this is also the Victory card. This is also being able to be right there on the top here and being able to manage your light and your shadow self, right? You're not getting rid of any one of them. You're managing both. You're using both and utilizing it, right? But this is also you guys moving and charging ahead and being victorious in what it is that you want to set out to do, Taurus. So this could be also about moving and traveling and relocating. I do feel like there's something that you need to speak up on here with the Page of Swords when it comes to maybe something that you want to tell someone or move or travel. Whether it's a job, whether it's someone you need to tell, or you're thinking about moving, or you're thinking about relocating or changing something in your life. I feel like it's something that you need to speak up on for some of you, Taurus. You'll know who you are. Okay, of course, not all of you, but some of you, there's something that you're not saying that you should be saying. There's something that you need to speak up on. As for a lot of you, it's also below the surface. There is something that you need to let go of. It's something that you need to finally hear with this moon. And you also have the moon here in your environment. So there's some things that are still unsaid, or still some shadow work that needs to be dealt with here, okay, Taurus? So it's something that you're still carrying that you need to finally, once and for all, walk away from here, okay? And I say that because you have in the future position, you have the Judgment card. The Judgment card is a call to action. This is where you need to stand up and speak up. This is also the universe calling you to take an action here, to show what it is that you've learned through your actions, okay? They need you to do something here. They need you to make a move or to speak up and go down a certain path. Taurus, you're going to know what that is. I don't know if you've been contemplating leaving a job or a career. If it's someone that you need to speak to and speak some kind of truth to, or kind of say something that you haven't been saying, some kind of emotional baggage you've been carrying or walking around with for a long time. But with this being here, this is saying it's now the time for you to let these things go. It's time for you to walk away from these cups. Okay, it's time for you to walk away from something that is not emotional, fulfilling to you anymore. Okay, this is the time with this Judgment card. All right, Taurus. You also have the Four of Pentacles, so this is how you're showing up. The Four of Pentacles is someone that is holding on for dear life to everything that they have, right? And they usually do this out of fear that something, they're going to lose something, they're not going to have enough, fear that they're not going to be able to sustain, or someone is just going to try to take what it is they feel that is theirs. So this is your energy at this time. So again, the Four of Pentacles also for me is a person that is stuck, right? But they're choosing to be stuck. So again, it is something that you need to let go of here, all right? Because this is something you're carrying, and you've been carrying for a while. Also with the Eight of Cups, you've been carrying it. But the Four of Pentacles is like you're staying still. You're holding on to all that you have. Again, out of fear. Maybe fearing that some of you maybe need to leave a relationship behind, but you're afraid you're going to be alone. Maybe you're not going to have the help you need. I don't know. Some of you, you're holding on to a job that you know doesn't fulfill you or sustain you financially, but you're holding on to it because you're fearing like, oh, what if I don't get another job? Or what if this doesn't cover all my benefits? I don't know. You know, I'm just saying. There's something that you've been holding on to that it's time for you to kind of release the grip on and walk away from here. And most importantly, if that is an energy you have been carrying, is holding on to something for dear life out of fear, you do need to let that go, because usually that stops you from getting the blessings that's getting ready to come into your life. And you do have that getting ready to come into your life, Taurus, okay? But in order for it to show up in your physical life, you have to be strong enough to let go of old emotional wounds and pains that you've been carrying around for a long time. That disappointment or rejection or hurt or pain, it's time for you to let that go. You also have the Moon here. Again, we just had the retrograde Moon. I think by the time I publish this, it should be done. But this is still showing up in your energy here. With the Moon. So this is doing with shadow work, things that are beneath the surface, our emotional things that we've been carrying that could be coming back up to the surface for us to face them head on and to release them, Taurus, okay? Spirit is wanting you to trust your intuition here. This is in your hopes and fears. So a lot of you, I feel like some of you know something, but you haven't took action on it. I'm just going to say it. A lot of you know something you should be doing or shouldn't be doing, and you haven't took action on it by changing it or releasing it. But Spirit is saying trust your intuition here. This is not time to fear your intuition. This is time to trust your intuition here and let it guide you to where it is that you need to be to receive the blessings that are coming in for you. Spirit is also telling you to pray, stay persistent. For some of you who have been working on something or trying to manifest or bring in something, they're telling you to stay persistent in where it is that you're going and the changes that you're implementing in your life. Okay, Taurus? I said it too because in your outcome, you have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is moving into calmer waters, better waters. You're leaving turbulent waters behind. So this Five of Pentacles, like I said, is in the past. It is in the past. So that sense of lack That sense of feeling like you don't have enough, or that sense of feeling like you're not valued or seen, is in the past. You're moving somewhere better here, where you're going to be blessed and rewarded here for everything that you have overcome in your situation here, okay? What Spirit wants you to do to help align you with this energy is to trust your intuition, Taurus. And also, there's something that you need to forgive. Could be what this is about here with this Eight of Cups. So there's something they want you to forgive. You'll know what it is personally to you, okay? It's going to be different for all of you. You'll know what it is personally. What is it that you've been carrying that has been holding you back, okay? It says forgiveness. Releasing resentment frees you. Forgiveness is for you, not for them. Let go of the past hurts, choose peace over pain, and forgive yourself and others as you move forward here. So you're in the process of healing and letting go, okay? And Spirit wants you to let something go, okay? They want you to finally let it go of some old pain, baggages, wounds. They want you to allow yourself to heal so you can really embrace this new forward momentum that they're bringing in for you, okay? There's a lot of great things getting ready to happen in your life. I feel like for a lot of you, you've already been experiencing this, but I'm just telling you this so you can really embrace the next level of this Taurus. And how you can do that is by forgiving someone or something from the past you need to forgive, and also staying persistent and consistent with the changes you have already implemented in your life, and continue to move forward with them, because it's going to align you somewhere very beautiful and somewhere where you can receive all of the wonderful blessings that the universe and God Spirit has waiting for you. That is what I have for you, Taurus. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments how this resonated with you. And until you're back here, bye for now.